This video is going to basically just be a quick little rant on how to be successful in this industry. And I mean, really, these principles are for life. A lot of agents will come up to me or other people that I know and say, how do you do it? You're always putting up numbers. You're always consistent. What's the secret? What's the secret sauce? What am I missing? Why am I only doing 5 deals a year where you're consistently hitting 100? And I'm going to say this is very easy. Okay? The answer to life in general is easy. It does not mean it is simple, but it is easy. Why I am consistently successful and why you can be consistently successful is by putting in the work. Plain and simple. If you make 500 mojo calls a day, or if you knock on 100 doors a day, or if you do 2 open houses a week for 50 weeks, there is guaranteed success behind that. You cannot be successful without putting in the work. And I know there are going to be some agents who will prove that wrong, but you have to realize the agents that are doing 50 transactions a year without putting in work is because they worked hard to get where they were. Networking groups, it doesn't really matter what avenue you choose for prospecting, it's being consistent with it no matter what. Forget the results. Attach yourself to the process. Again, if you make 500 mojo calls every single day, or like myself, you make 1,000 mojo calls a week, you might go for 8 weeks straight without hitting anything. But in the long run, you will be successful. Same goes for open houses. If you do 2 months straight and you don't pick up a single lead, the next week after, so say week 9 or 10, you could pick up 2 home evals and a buyer all in the same one. It's being consistent, it's putting in the work, it's putting in the effort. And when it gets hard, because it will get hard, when you put in that work, you make your 1,000 calls a week or 2,000 calls a week and you don't get anything, there's going to be a time that it's very frustrating. That is when you double down your effort. You do not quit. You do not give up. You go harder. Success is very simple. It is doing the things you are supposed to be doing at the times you are supposed to be doing them. It is consistently putting hard work above anything else. And if that sounds scary to you, then maybe you're in the wrong business. And like I said, these principles are life. You want to be healthy? It's simple. You eat good and you exercise. That's it. You can have a vision board, you can do this, you can do that, but if you don't eat good and exercise, you will not be healthy. If you do not prospect and you do not put in the effort, you will not be successful. Again, the answers to life's questions are very easy. As humans, we want to overcomplicate things and we want to make it harder than what it really is. But the answers are easy. It's putting in the work. How do you learn something? Well, you put your head down and you start studying. You train and you train and you train. Again, with the exercise, with anything, it's putting in the work. And being consistent, things like a CRM. When you do your open house, you come back, you want to make those calls and you want to put those people in your CRM before you forget to do it. If you stay on top of life, if you stay on top of those tasks, all of a sudden you don't have 50 things that now you need to do. If you want to send a thank you letter, take the 10 minutes that day to send a thank you letter. Don't go to bed thinking I'm going to do it tomorrow. Do it now, get it done, and then you have a fresh, clean plate to work on tomorrow. So I don't know what else to say to this. I mean, I'm sorry if you don't agree with this, but it really is that simple. And I challenge you to look at your own belief system. If you say things like, oh, well, you know what, the market just isn't working, or you allow yourself to listen to people who are saying things that put the market down or put you down, change your mindset, because regardless of the market, buyer market, seller market, neutral market, you will see agents who are absolutely destroying it, consistently putting up numbers. You can be that agent too, but you need to work hard, you need to think right, you need to do things that keep moving the needle forward. You don't need to compete with any other agent or anybody else in life. The only person that you need to work on is yourself. If you want to compete with anybody, compete with yesterday's version of you. Go a little bit harder, make 2 extra calls, get an extra deal in a month. That's who you compete with, and that's where you see real results and real change. So again, I know this is nothing more than a rant, but I really want you to have the mindset that nobody's special. I'm not special. Sure, I put up numbers, but it's only because I work hard. It's only because I consistently send out my flyers. It's only because I consistently make my calls. It's only because I consistently take time to learn so that I know what I'm talking about. So if you have a conversation with me, you realize that I really know my stuff. So I hope this video helps.